got a clear position. I think was really worried it would have been closer. It's a really clear position. So nearly 3/4 of the members who voted, so over 112,000 people who voted have voted to say yes to pick this offer up. In multi-union environments, governments are very often in situations where they have to look at a set of results that are often split between different unions. So I think it's important to remember there were multiple unions in dispute, and it's only the first two sets of results that we're looking at today.
Right.
So it's important to wait until the end of the month and see where we are when all of the other union results come in.
OK, so if you could just explain how this works. Forgive me if I'm drilling down into detail a bit too much, but you have nurses who are members of Unison who have voted in favour of the pay deal today. Does that mean that they will get the new government pay deal that the Royal College of Nursing have rejected, that they will no longer strike and they will get this new pay deal?
So the offer that's on the table was just that. It was an offer. It will only be implemented if government decides to implement it. And what government had said was that they wanted accept positions from all of the unions before they would go ahead. Now, what that means, we don't know. What I'm really clear about is that Unison members want to take the offer as an alternative to taking more strike action and waiting for the pay review body to report. So that's the clear position that Unison will be pushing. But it's important to wait to see how all of the unions' consultations land. We'll know that by the end of the month, and there'll be a special meeting on the 2nd of May where we give the formal outcome to government.
But these two ballots, the results of which we've had today, do now show that there's a big division between the unions. What does that mean for the workforce?
So I'm unclear as to the RCN's, the scale of the RCN's result, because I've been looking at our own consultation result. I understand from the figures I've seen that theirs was much closer, and I think the RCN was also very keen to talk to members about the other proposal that was released on the same day as the pay offer around an exclusive nurse-only pay spine, which I know has been very divisive and has caused some, consternation amongst nurse members. So I don't know whether that has muddied the waters in the RCN consultation. Who knows? What I'm clear about is what Unison members have said. As you said, we represent the whole health team right across all of the non-medical and dental pay scales. So, all the way through from cleaners, porters, nurses, paramedics, scientists, the whole health team. And we've got a very clear picture that they do want to accept this. So
Sarah,
let's
just
wait
very
and
briefly,
see where the other unions
we've only
are.
got a few seconds left. A yes or no answer, if you're able to. If the Royal College of Nursing votes in favour of more strike action, could we see your members cross picket lines?
I think we need to wait and see what happens. Let's wait and get all of the outcomes from the union ballots that are running at the moment, see where we are on the 2nd of May. Government was very clear it won't that this was a best and final position, and we were clear that this was the best we could negotiate for members. So let's let the consultations run until they close and see where we are at the end of the month.
OK, Sarah Gorton, great to speak to you. Thanks so much.